Welcome back to Growing with the Greens.
So I'm in the bathroom this morning and thinking about our morning routine and morning schedule. Putting on my makeup, and I'm like, how long does this particular process actually take every morning? And what does that time look like, right? And so, what should the little people be doing within that time frame? Anyway, and so I was just thinking, like, there's this account on Instagram, and I watch them. They come across my feed a lot, and they're a family, and they homeschool, and then they're always doing like yoga together in the morning, and then healthy food, and just all this stuff that looks like this ideal space, right? Like this ideal life, I guess. And as I'm sitting here, I'm thinking, while I'm doing my makeup, and I don't always take a really long time every morning or anything like that, but, I do like to get myself looking presentable, like, especially if I'm going to be, on camera with you guys, or just in general, if I need to go run an errand or something, I like to at least for the day have my eyebrows on. So anyways, but I was just thinking, like, what would be a good thing for the kids to do? Like, I don't want them getting up and watching TV like, they were doing during the summer, but they're like accustomed to that. So of course, when you take one thing away, it needs to be replaced with something else. They're definitely not going to sit quietly and like read or anything like that. Like, that's like, let me just be real, it's not going to happen. So I'm trying to see that, and I go, you know what, like, I just started thinking about the family yoga again, and I keep on telling these kids, like, we're gonna all do something as a family in the morning, period, and it's probably gonna be some type of like physical exercise. Like, I think that it's important that everybody get their exercise to some degree, especially because we homeschool. Like, there's until everybody is in some sort of extracurricular activity, and that doesn't even mean it's gonna be like a sporty one, right? Like, what if one of them ends up wanting to do computers? Like, that still requires you to sit. So either way, like, I think that it's important and imperative for them to get their exercise, and myself included. And so my whole point in saying all that was just to really say that it's not enough, like, to just want to do something, and I think a bigger part of that was I saw something I feel like I learned something new on that TikTok app every single day. But anyways, I ended up seeing something on there that was a brilliant idea, and I'm like, I saw this for a reason. Like, I probably am needing to do something like this, and so I do want to think about it. I'm not going to just jump like full-fledged, even though I actually find that really interesting too, because I feel like Mars just entered Gemini, and it's literally sitting on my ascendant. So it's in a complete conjunction with my ascendant right now. And I'm like, is that action? Like, action, like go time, right? Like something that'll change you as a person. Anyway, that being said, I don't know, but I feel this impulsiveness to like, let me go and do that idea that I just saw, and not worry so much about like how it works out or what happens, But wanting to do something is not enough. Like, you have to actually do it. Like, it's not, we sit and we see these things, a lot of us, online, because that's where a lot of us spend our time, And even if you see something in person, but it's like, how often have you scrolled past something, or do you have your favorite YouTube family, or your favorite reels that you watch by somebody, or your favorite TikToks that you see from a certain family or a certain person or whatever, and you're just like, wow. And there's that whole factor of, I want to do that, and it's like, then all there is to it but to do it. So we're gonna start our family morning exercise. I'm gonna make them, and they're probably gonna be like, Mom, I don't care, I don't wanna hear that shit. Like, we're gonna do it, and essentially it's gonna be good for everybody. I feel like it's gonna be good for everyone. Everybody's gonna be able to get their exercise, get their endorphins up, and hopefully have a better attitude in the morning. Mornings have been, they've been. So in other words, my friends, it's about action steps right now, you know? Saying things isn't just enough, right? Like, our words aren't just enough. We can want something all day long, but until you put forth the actual initial action into making something happen, and even if that initial action is just writing down a plan, right? Getting it out of your head and getting it onto paper. But that initial action, like that's the spark, like that lights the fire to get whatever you're wanting going and put into motion. So that's kind of where I am this morning, you know, just motivational mornings with Addie. All right, so I'm in the bathroom messing around with the peroxide again. I'm going to color a few more of my locks. The ones that I did, I like them, but I want to do a couple more. And when I first did it, I was kind of like, oh, I'm not gonna do the whole thing, because yeah, right. But so we're getting a little more bold today, you guys. Let me show you. So I had did about 4 or 5 of them in the front, and then I called myself doing the tips of some of the other ones, but that didn't actually, well, I guess you can see it like a tiny bit. It didn't really work out the way that I wanted it to, and then I thought that I was doing this one, which is only like a little bit brown, but I realized that I want like more of them in the back to be kind of colored so that it looks like a little undertone, you know, like, do you remember when people used to do that? Like, I'm ready to give my age away. When it was like a style, where it was the style to have your hair 2 different colors, like the bottom one color and then the top another color. And then I think at some point people started to like wear the layer cuts where it was like layered out and you can see it all. Anyways, so that's kind of what I'm going for here, is like an under color that's lighter, and then that's it. I'm not gonna do any more in the front though, so. That's what I'm working on right now. That's what we're doing right now. That's what we're doing.
And there was probably a much neater or nicer, more tamed way to do this, but I just stuck my hair into the cup, made sure it was saturated, and then wrapped it in the foil.
Okay, so that was super hella messy, but they're on there. It's done. I was just like sticking my hair into the cup, just trying to make sure that everything got saturated. So I don't know. The baking soda always like settles to the bottom, so I like stir it, and then I just like dip all the hair in there. So I don't know. We'll see how it turns out. Hopefully it does something and not nothing. In comes Michaela talking about some
oh my God,
baking soda wash that she's seen on TikTok. So we're soaking her locks in some baking soda and water, and we'll see if that makes them any cleaner than the shampoo. So we just over here trying stuff today. How long are you supposed to soak it for?
I don't know.
Oh my gosh. So are we done?
Come with instructions.
Okay.
Ah,
Oh my bad. What did
Ma.
I do? What happened? Did I bump your head on the
no,
sink?
you pulled my hair.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Where did it pull?
Right here.
Oh, Jesus, my bad. Are you okay?
I don't know.
Oh, no, I'm so sorry.
See, look, it was still dirty. You see that?
Yeah.
It's dirty hair.
And I guess it worked. That's pretty dirty.
Ugh.
Gross.
It looks worse on camera. Don't show me.
Disgusting.
Now, if you go on a website, the little clone thingy, and then you type US. Oh, that's not pressing.
So, I think I need to get in the shower to rinse this out. It's
Password.
not all, whatever.
Jay-Z song was on, and Jay-Z song was on.
So I put my hands up, play my song. Butterflies fly away.
All right, where we gotta go?
Turn left, and then when you get to aviation, turn right.
I gotta pass a frog in here.
Yeah. You turn on Century.
We just got to LA. We're sitting in the car at our hotel. We're really early, but that's good. I would rather be here early than get stuck in like all the after school Friday evening, people off work early sort of Los Angeles traffic. We're gonna go in. I requested an early check-in. I put my arrival time at 2 o'clock, so I don't know. I think at like 2:15 I'll probably try to see if the early check-in is available, and then if it is, hopefully we can just get to our room, and then we'll be set until the girls have to get to the concert. And so I'm contemplating if I'm gonna drive them to the concert or if we're gonna get an Uber. More than likely we're gonna get an Uber because the Uber knows where they're going and your girl doesn't, and I don't want to figure it out either. So we're gonna go inside, take a look around the lobby and stuff, and then there's like a Carl's Jr. like a half a mile down the street, so we'll probably take a walk, go get something to eat, and then carry on with our day.
Oh, my dandruff. Stop. Lollipop is ashy.
You're ashy.
My legs are...
What are those? So, you know, our view is of the airport boulevard, not all that spectacular. You guys, I've never came to a hotel and have been on the first floor. Like, quite literally, this is interesting, but it's all good. I'm gonna get ready to go to the pool because that's like really all I wanted to do. That's all I ever want to do when I come to a hotel. I go to the pool in the morning, I go to the gym. I'm gonna get in the jacuzzi. Pool's open till 10, which is fantastic. And so yeah, this is the room, that's the view. Like super good lighting in a window. So yeah, we're having a girls' day today, and so we came and check out the gym. It's pretty nice in here. I would definitely come back and stay here again. If you're ever in LA, the LAX Marriott it's nice.
That's what the fuck I'm talking about, man. So, with that being said,
And while the girls enjoyed the Chase Atlantic concert, I enjoyed the evening to myself. I got in the jacuzzi, I met some interesting friends, and even learned a little French. And I spent some time through the evening just listening to music and chilling out in the courtyard. Thanks for stopping by and sharing our weekend with us, and I'll see you guys in the next one.